So Paul, if you'd like to make the introduction, we'll be all set.
I think it's fine. So once again, everyone, welcome to our meeting. Today we have our guest speaker, Leakhana Ly, will present to us about using technology in social network for business marketing. As we work in a humanitarian sector, we also have to explore different industrial as well, how those would benefit our industry. So Leakhana, welcome. Thanks for making your time. Please, the floor is yours.
So thank you, Paul, for inviting me, and thank you everyone for participation. So any question after I finish, then you can drop it, and I hope that I can give a useful input for all of you. And actually today we have another guest speaker, but we could not reach out to him, but I think we can invite him later on, specifically for technical about using social media. So to do networking, you need both online and offline. So I focus today mostly about offline, and for online technology, we need a long session because it's quite technical, and it needs like a series of a training for digital network and how to generate lead, how to generate sales from digital. So right now I focus mostly on offline networking, how to do network, how to close sale, how to earn trust, how to present yourself when you go to network with normal people, high net worth people, or any place that you going to do network. So I structure my presentation into why networking and how to do network, where to do network, and tip to do network, do and done. And I will share the tip with everyone because it put in the slide is a bit small for you to read after the presentation. I share with support can share with everyone. So everyone can see my screen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So why networking? So I think all of you know already, the more high quality network you know is measured by your net worth also. It's simple. If you know people who has a bigger opportunity in their hand, and if you can get access to them, you can also get those opportunity in your hand as well. And the bigger it is, then you can have many opportunity to build your wealth, to impact others, to build the society. And all network is important. It's not just the high network individual that you want to network. Even the normal people you can network, but it's just like if you want to, for example, like me, I'm doing real estate, so I need to get access to people who want to invest, who want to own a house, who want to build their wealth. So I need to access to a different type of group of people. But I also network with many other people as well. So I can get information that I want. For example, if I want to have an information of one institution, I cannot just get to the boss all the time, but I have to access to admin or to HR. But we have to categorize what kind of network that we want to do it, and we want to get the benefit out of that. So I just want to share a good quote from people who are very good and excellent in networking, so that you can catch up the idea and about networking rather than we use a long sentences. So the good quote is that your network is your net worth. So make sure you have a pool of quality people and a network like high individual, medium, and normal people in your database. So whenever you meet people, you have to keep their record in your phone or in your database in Excel file or Google Drive. And better, you also need to have their photo so that you put in your phone number of their profile photo so you can remember their face and their name. And something a little bit about them, like, okay, these people like to drink coffee or like to go to this place, like to play golf. This is a very good tip to remember each individual, and then you can connect with them. So those who like to play golf, for example, then you can talk with them more about golf, what update when you meet them later on. So Yes, maybe you know him, Robert Kiyosaki. He's a very popular author, and he's one of the richest men doing book and investment. So we're talking about the richest people in the world looking for and build networks. Everyone else look for work. Actually, if you have a good network in your database, you can do a lot of things rather than go to apply for a job. Those people who know the owner, they can get job faster. This is the reality. This is the fact. You don't have to go through many steps of interviewing, of applying a job. This one I just want to give an example. Those who know the boss, those who know the owner of the company, if you can present them well, you can get anything from them easily, job or business opportunity, rather than you have to apply through admin, through HR, through MD. And this is the powerful of networking. And Steve Harvey, he's very famous MC and entrepreneur and actor. So like what I just mentioned, networking can get you into a place, degree can keep grinding. So a lot of people, they have a higher degree, they have a good education, but they are poor in networking. It's very hard for them to access to certain opportunity or even to get a nice job. Compared to those who have better networking, they have a little bit less education, or maybe they have less experience, but if they know the right people, they can get farther than us and they can get things done faster than us. So this is a very good about networking. And how to do networking? Actually, when you want to do networking, a lot of people go to event, just spread out their business card, but they don't really connect. They don't really build a relationship with people they met. Networking is about friendship building, and networking is about maintaining a relationship with those individuals. You have to build good connection, deep connection with them, and networking also is about sharing results, sharing a positive outcome. So you learn how to give benefit to them, and you learn how to also take benefit from them, but in a way that it's not like take things for granted. You have to give and take. It's about networking and relationship building. So networking is matter. Like when I go to meet people, when I dealing with people from low end to high end, I always think about how to give like value to that individual, how to build a business or common interest together. I don't want to just go and take opportunities from them, but I'm thinking how to build a mature benefit together, a mature friend together, and maintaining relationship, and not just to go and get it and take it from them all the time. So this is the way we build an effective networking. So networking is more about farming than about hunting. So a lot of people go and hunt people. They don't go to farm their seed. They don't go to plant their seed and plan a long-term relationship or long-term partnership with that individual. They just want benefit so fast, so quick. Then it's fail in networking, in relationship building. It's not gonna last long if you just want benefit all the time. And Ivan Mensner, he's the founder of Business Network International, and his association is very successful. He has a BNI, and now he launched a Corporate Connect. BNI is more to small and medium enterprise networking institution, but a Corporate Connect is more to corporate and high net worth individual, and they call him like a father of networking. So he has many ways that we can learn from him, how to network, how to enlarge your database of people. So if you might have read his quote, like first you have to be visible in your community. You have to get there and connect with people, not call net sitting or net eating. It's called networking. You have to work at it. So networking, you have to work at it, not just go and sit on your computer and not meeting people. Networking, you have to really love meeting people. You have to really love build connection with people. People skill, you need that. And be positive when you go and meet people, and just try to get connected with each individual. Individual have their own need, have their own special preference. So you have to go and connect with individuals' special need and know them deeply before you want to go further with them. So after you meet with them, the key thing is to keep follow up, to keep a good connection with them. Then they remember you, because if talking to high net worth individual, they meet a lot of people. So you have to show yourself, present yourself in a way that, okay, I remember Leakhana because she used to sell BMW and she used to help me with this and that, something like that. Then they remember you when you text them. Until now, after I left BMW in 2018, those high ranking people, when I message them, I can still connect with them, because some of them, they were my customers, some they were my prospect, but I also helping them with this and that service. So from time to time, I keep in touch. If I may have opportunity to deal with them, they can still remember me. So you have to find a key thing that to connect with each individual, so they can remember you. So there's where to network. So in Cambodia, there's a lot of network places. So depend on your business purpose, depend on your activity purpose. But for NGO, for business, I think you can network with them broadly. Even those you go to business networking association, they also right now looking to sponsor, looking to do CSR project. So you need to get access to those corporations, to those companies. The owner, if you can get connect with them, they can sharing with you more opportunity, and they can refer you to other business owner as well. And since I involved with business community right now, the way they think about giving out funding, the way they think about CSR is more open than like 10 years ago. 10 years ago, corporate, they don't know, they don't commit much to CSR or to have so much. But right now, you see the trending on social media. Even those the lotion seller, they also want to use CSR as their branding or their PR, so that people can engage with their brand. Corporation business, small business, they also right now the trending is going to the same. So you need to get engaged with those business owners, small, medium, or corporations. Try to get to know them and try to show your NGO activity, your social activity, and sell it to them. They will sponsor you, or if not, they will refer to other friends, because this is the trend. People want to look good on social media. People want to get appreciated that they are having good health. So this place, Cambodia Chamber of Commerce, is representing every business in Cambodia from small to big, and it's chaired by my former boss of Neok Nha Kut Mei. So this group of business people, they meet, I think, yearly, or like per year they meet 2 times. But if you are a member, they also have regular meeting. But for member general networking, they have like 2 times per year or something, and you can meet a lot of the rich people in Cambodia, small and medium. So try to get to know them more. Chamber of Commerce. And BritCham is a British Chamber of Commerce. AmCham is American Chamber of Commerce. Australian Business Association of Cambodia, EuroCham. They are hosting regular networking events. So if you are in Phnom Penh, try to get access to them and join their network. They are represented by company, embassy, sometimes also high-ranking individual in Cambodia, working in the government, and also some business. When there is a good speaker, like for example, H.E. Phunmanat, he joined as a guest speaker, or any high-ranking government officer join as guest speaker. A lot of high network individual will join also. So you have to look at their topic and who will be the guest speaker and try to join network with them. And they do regularly networking since long time ago, and they support NGO activity and also they support business activity in Cambodia. And Business Network International BNI, like I mentioned about the founder, Dr. Ivan Mensner. BNI is a very popular business network in Cambodia right now. They have over, let me check, update. They have, I think they have like almost 2,000 members in Cambodia. So they have a chapter in Phnom Penh, in Siem Reap. They also have, I think they have few chapters in Siem Reap, BNI. But BNI is very targeted business, and you have to follow a lot of criteria as a business. You have to join, and then you have to participate. You have to give referral to member. That the BNI is more to referral sale. So you join them because you want to use the member network to refer your product to other business owner, and it represents from small, medium, and big. But a big corporation, mostly they go to corporate connection in Cambodia because they want to separate the small, medium, and big business from BNI and corporate connection. And these two business associations, they are very active and they grow very fast. And you can get to know a lot of good connection people with these two associations. Cambodian Women Entrepreneur Association, CWEA, mostly they focus on building women entrepreneur meeting, socializing, and they also have fun for owner as a woman, business owner as a woman, and also training. And they also have social work. So you can study more about them. And if you want to get access to those associations that I present, then you can ask me and I can refer the member and chairperson or vice president to get to know all of you. And a Young Entrepreneur Association of Cambodia, they are the platform for young people who own a business. So young people, entrepreneur, they have in Sihanoukville, Phnom Penh, Siem Reap. In other province also, they are also quite a good network in Cambodia. And Cambodia Chinese Commerce Association, they represent by construction company, real estate, property, Cambodian owned, Chinese owned, and they have member in Hong Kong, in other country, and they try to associate with other business networking. They try to enlarge their association. And the founder and honorary member, he's the developer from Hong Kong. I know him personally with his wife because we sell his project on Hon San Boulevard. They are quite supportive, and the urban village, they support many NGO activity. They also give fund, and I can search more if some of you want to approach them, connect with their staff who in charge of a CSO. And if you want to host event at their place on Hon San Boulevard, they can host up to 500 people, 600 people. Some you can ask them for free of charge, and they also have like classroom. If you want to train people or you want to have some seminar in Phnom Penh, I can ask them for a free room, and you can get to know more about this project. And you can also join this association. And Junior Chamber International is JCI. They also very successful. JCI is based in the US, and they have all over the world. And NGO business owner, they also join this JCI to do volunteer project, to have a society. They have many chapters like JCI Tuakok, JCI Mekong, Phnom Penh, and some association or some NGO in Siem Reap, they also join JCI so that they can access to more members or get to know more about them. And you can also collaborate with them. Like some of your activity, if you are want to expand, or if you need fund, you join them and then ask them to participate in your activity and collaboration with them for fundraising. They also very open and they want to enlarge their activity in Siem Reap or in other provinces as well. So after that, I can introduce you some of their presidents because they have many chapters. Yeah, and Women International Group, I also belong to them. Belong to this group. This group is the women that come to live in Cambodia. Their husband work as the advisor to government or World Bank or embassy or corporation. So they come and join together for meeting, and also they have host a yearly event. It's called Christmas Fair. Christmas Fair is one of the biggest fair in Cambodia, and they host that event. They do fundraising and they support to local NGO social activity, and you can apply their fund in the group in their website, on their website. And you can, if you come to Phnom Penh on Wednesday, just drop by and meet with them and network. And their membership fee is per year is only $30, and they don't require you to be there all the time, but at least you go to network with all women from, I think right now they have like 40 countries, and they have over like almost 200 members from every country, and they keep their activity ongoing, networking from women all over the world. And since 1996 until now, and they are quite a good quality network member. I joined many association, and I find Women International Group is a very good networking. And they also the member, many of them they are retired also, but also some are young member, and some member their husband. You can use the network from one to another to enlarge your network, WIG. And those network I belong to, some I'm not belong to, but I know member, because one person sometimes they join all network, because each network they have different purpose and they just want to enlarge their network, so we can get connected and get access to them. So this is, I think you cannot read, but I can share just this do and done with Saipa, so Saipa can drop on the group chat. Is it okay? Let me check. Saipa Achai,ជួយ share បានទេ
Yeah, I already share in the group chat.
Yeah, and then you can look at it from your phone. This one is the tip that if you go to network during a networking event, I just want you to share. I just want to share this with you so that you can approach people in a way that you are not scare them off, or you look weird in front of them, and you do network more effective when you do two events. So we have do and done for networking. So the do, try to approach people who are on their own, because some people when you go to network they chit chat in their group and then you just suddenly go and cut their conversation. That is not a good way to do. But if you want to cut, you can just go and slowly join their team first, and then talk with them individually. Slowly you can talk to that person. If you cannot just cut them right away, but join them in circle first. Don't just go and then approach him or her when they are in middle of the conversations. Some people they do like that during networking, and a lot of people just go to network, spread out their name card. For me, when I go to networking, I just want to talk to few people that I find this is a very useful connection that I want to talk with. So I just deal with few people only, because networking you have only like few hours, 2 hours, so you cannot know everyone. You just get to know one or two people and then get them to remember you, and then you remember about them. That is enough already. Yeah. I think some of you also use a LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a good networking platform, and they are very serious. They're having more serious people on the platform. They represent by professional business owner, and they are more. And you can easily know them from Facebook more to fun chit chat, but LinkedIn more to professional network. Add them to LinkedIn, or you want to add to Facebook, try to add them also, and add a social media and Telegram. So when you meet and then add them right away, text them right away, so that they remember you. Don't wait to add after the event, and they won't remember you. Try to get the opportunity to connect. Yeah. So if you want to do network with people, you have to be careful with your social media. Some people they don't use social media as a way to present themselves, to sell themselves, or to show how professional you are. They more to hang out with friends, drink, and more casual activity rather than professional network. And you can show a little bit about your life, your work, fun, but not always like drama or look unprofessional on your social media, because people will judge you easily. They just scroll through your social media. They can know at least 50% about your life easily. And okay, the dawn on the networking. So this one, it change your reputation and do more harm than good if you become overly persistent, trying to form a connection. If you are trying to get into someone network, don't be overly aggressive. Be patient and professional. Some people, they just want to build network, and they just want to like don't take things slowly. They want to get connected, and they don't want to try to get to understand those people first before they start to talk professionally. You have to casual talk first, and then you start to talk about your NGO or your business later on. So like the way you present yourself online and offline should be consistent. Some people, they show off on online, but offline it's different. So just be you, and be confident, and be professional. So go to event, you have to know that even what you expected from that event. You want to go to network with business people, you want to go to network with association, get funding, be prepared before you go to those events. And once you successfully made a contact, it's important to keep, like what I mentioned earlier, follow up and keep good relationship is very important. Not to meet and then you never talk. 5 months later, 2 months later, then you talk to them, then they will not remember you. For those who are like brand new connection, yeah. So just keep in touch, follow up, and then get to know them more. Then they remember you, and also you remember them. When you meet a lot of people, if you don't keep consistent communication, for me, I also forget. So I have to keep good connection, and then remember them individually, and specifically for good relationship and good networking. Yeah, and that's all for today. And if you have any question, or if I don't present it well, please let me know. Thank you.
So much, Leakhana.
Yeah.
So what question do you have for that? Bill, you are on mute.
Yeah, getting it unmuted. I want to personally thank you for a very enlightening presentation. Last February, we had a workshop in Siem Reap, had 21 different NGOs come, 42 people. And networking was one of the important topics that we talked about. And you have just layered some really, really good ideas over the conversation we had there. And one of the points we talked about, and I think you have reinforced it very nicely, is that networking is a long game. It's not a short game, it's a long game.
Yeah.
And oftentimes what you do today may pay off 5 years from now, or what you gain today may come from somebody you met 3 years ago in a relationship that you built. So I'm very, very appreciative of your insights into networking. And if you will stop your screen share, then I will be able to see all the faces in the room again. And love to, we're still seeing your screen. There we are. So I can see who's raising their hands, because I wouldn't be surprised, but there's some questions here.
Oh, Sokchan is here. He can present about online and digital networking. He's very expert in this area.
Well, I saw him. I saw him come into the meeting. Before we do that, though, let's see if we have questions about the material that you presented first, and then we can talk about some of the online as well.
Yes, Madi, you have a question?
Yes, thank you so much, Leakhana, for doing the presentation for all of us. I think I'm very honored and I'm so happy, and I learned a lot from you, that you share us about the networking and how important of the networking is. And my question is, the first one is, I want to know your phone number.
Yeah, I will drop in the group chat.
You need to buy me
already.
Yeah. You can add me into Telegram, so you know how to network already.
Yes. This is a good start.
Yeah, good start. And another tip about go to event and networking. You have to groom it well, the way you present yourself, by dressing, grooming your hair, your style, your pose, your smell, also very important. This is a professional level, so I think everybody know that. But you have to, first impression, only you have only 30 seconds to kill for the first impression. So you deal or not deal in the first 30 seconds. So make sure you dress it well. You know how to behave yourself, carry yourself, talk, and the way you pose. Yeah, and smelling your hair to toe, so they look at you on that. Yeah, that is another tip also.
Yeah, thank you so much.
I have technical question. That's to add to what Madi want to ask. Would you please just give us a little bit more information about how to get into the network or JCI or WIG?
WIG is easy. You come on Wednesday. Just let me know. I will introduce you to the
Not
board.
me, just to general audience.
General, yeah. Mostly they actually all the members are women. Some men they want to join, also welcome, but mostly joined by women. And just come to the coffee chat on Wednesday. They have a coffee chat on at 10 a.m. Behind Cell Card there is Temple Coffee. So we meet them, we meet everyone on every Wednesday, and join as member first, and then try to join as a committee member. When you join as committee member, when you join as the XCOM, then people know you better and they see how professional you are, and then you can do more and you can engage more with the member. Join as member casually will not give you much benefit, but depend on your time and depend on your commitment. Every association, when you join, if you want to build network faster, join as the XCOM, the director, board director, or vice president, secretary, so you can show them more about yourself. Yeah. Thank you.
Well,
Yes.
No, just Madi, continue your question.
JCI, yeah. JCI, if you want to join as member, just let me know. I will introduce you if you want to join JCI Siem Reap and JCI Phnom Penh, JCI Tuapok, Mekong. They have different projects, so I can guide you.
Pisai from Women's Resource Center has her hand up, and I think she has a question. Pisai, you'll need to unmute yourself.
I will ask later, so let her ask first.
Hello.
Please.
ចាអរគុណបងសម្រាប់ការចែករំលែក Thank you so much for sharing. These are also very interesting part as well. So my question is, as we are aware of, we are women and sometimes challenging with the time. So my personal question to you, how you manage your time to different network and yeah.
Yeah, actually networking is also exhausting. When you meet a lot of people and a lot of people know you, then you get really busy. So I manage my time online and offline. A lot of network I keep in touch with them with Telegram, Facebook group, Facebook chat. So from time to time, you don't have to go and meet them. You can chit chat with them, say hello, hi, how are you, and then you go visit them when there is a need, and meeting from time to time, and then from here and there. But make sure you just deal with them and know them individually, connect deeply, and when there is an event, try to join, try to show up and try to network. Like Ivan Mensner, he said it's not net sitting, it's not net eating, it's networking. So you have to work and use online. Like after that, Mr. Sokchan, he will mention to you, use online tool to help you network better. Offline, you go to join event, you go to like ceremony to join their party. But online will keep you consistent communication with them, so it can save a lot of your time. So I use Telegram, I use WhatsApp, I use LinkedIn. I am on social media, many platforms, but mostly people nowadays they use Facebook is their main activity. LinkedIn more professional, Facebook more casual, friendship and chatting. You have to be present on all those online platforms, yeah, to help you save the time in keeping communication, keeping networking.
អរគុណបង
Yeah.
Thank you. I need to like hold the question for now. So since Sokjan is here, Sokjan, I really thank you so much for making your time. I know you just come out from the hospital. I wouldn't expect that you were about to join right now, but since you are here, so you're welcome to whatever you could share us today. Please. And please start with introduce yourself, Sokjan, and then you could share if you have a slide presentation, or if not, it's fine. Just talk. It's okay too. Thank you.
នៅមានសំណួរទៀតទេបងនៅមានសំណួរទៀតអត់
អត់អីទេចាប់ផ្ដើមផ្នែករបស់ Sokjan ហ្មងទៅក៏ខ្លាចគាត់ចាំយូរ
មានពេលប្រហែលជាប៉ុន្មាននាទីបង
10-15នាទីអីក៏បានចា៎
អូខេនឹងជិះខ្ញុំសូមសង្ខេបខ្លីម្ដងទៅ
អត់សូវលឺ Sokjan
ខ្ញុំសូមនិយាយខ្មែរច្បាស់ជាងពួកអង់គ្លេសខ្ញុំ
អត់អី Sokjan will speak in Khmer fine no problem at all. So ចាអញ្ចឹងអាចណែនាំខ្លួនតិចទៅ Sokjan
បាទខ្ញុំឈ្មោះសុតច័ន្ទបច្ចុប្បន្នខ្ញុំជា founder SC Digital ហើយខ្ញុំនៅក្នុងវិជ្ជាជីវៈជា Digital Marketing រយៈពេលជាង10ឆ្នាំហើយខ្ញុំធ្លាប់កាន់ brand ធំៗទាំង brand នៅក្នុងប្រទេសយើងហើយនិង brand បរទេសច្រើនតែគាត់ថាបច្ចុប្បន្នដែលក្នុង 6-7 ឆ្នាំក្រោយនេះគឺខ្ញុំរ៉ាន់ជា project ខ្លួនឯងតែម្ដងខ្ញុំ support ទៅលើ local business ក្នុងស្រុកចឹងបច្ចុប្បន្នខ្ញុំកាន់ច្រើនកាន់ទៅលើ brand ក្នុងស្រុកច្រើនហើយនឹង page អ្នកសិល្បករហើយនឹងអ្នកនយោបាយមួយចំនួនចឹងដោយសារពេលខ្លីខ្ញុំមិនច្រើនហើយសូមអធិស្ឋានផងដោយសារអត់បានព្រៀបឯកសារអីទេដោយសារវាបញ្ហាសុខភាពហើយទៅតែ recovery បាត់ទៅវិញហើយបើគាត់ថាខ្ញុំសង្ខេបពីអ្វីដែលជាបទពិសោធន៍ដែលខ្ញុំធ្វើមកកន្លងមកទាក់ទងនឹង social media ដោយសារបច្ចុប្បន្ននេះវា social media វាមានសក្តានុពលខ្លាំងទៅលើការរស់នៅរបស់យើងទាំងសម្រាប់ការរស់នៅការតំណែងទាំងការធ្វើ business ឬក៏ការធ្វើការងារផ្សេងៗមួយចំនួនទៀតវាជួយសម្រួលច្រើនសម្រាប់យើងអញ្ចឹងបើសម្រាប់នៅស្រុកខ្មែរយើងនេះខ្ញុំ recommend ប្រហែលជា 3-4 platform ដែលយើងងាយស្រួលប្រើហើយយើងប្រើទៅវាមាន user ច្រើនដើម្បីងាយស្រួលទំនាក់ទំនងអញ្ចឹងទី1គឺ Facebook បច្ចុប្បន្ននេះគឺ bây giờ vậy thì user đã active តែម្ដងសម្រាប់ស្រុកខ្មែរយើងគឺយើងមានចន្លោះពីខ្ទង់7 ទៅ 10 លាន user យើងអត់គិតនិយាយពី user ដែលជា fake user ដែលគេបង្កើតជា fake account សម្រាប់ control ទេយើងនិយាយថា real user ហ្នឹងគឺចន្លោះពី 7 លាន ទៅ 10 លានអញ្ចឹងគឺ Facebook គឺជាបណ្ដាញសង្គមមួយដែលមាន user ច្រើនជាងគេនៅស្រុកខ្មែរយើងហើយ
សុកចាន់សុំកាត់តិចសុកចាន់គេអត់លឺអត់សូវលឺ
អត់សូវលឺហ្នឹង
អត់សូវលឺ
ខ្ញុំប្រើលើនេះហ្មងលើកុំព្យូទ័រហ្មងវាអាចជាម៉ៃអត់សូវស្រួលចឹងសម្រាប់Facebook គឺជាបណ្ដាញសង្គមមួយធំជាងគេបច្ចុប្បន្ននេះគឺទិន្នន័យដែលខ្ញុំយកពីក្នុង system របស់ Facebook តែម្ដងដោយសារយើងយកពីចាប់ទៅលើ real user អញ្ចឹងចន្លោះ 7 លាន ទៅ 10 លាន user យកគិតទៅលើ user ដែលជា fake account ឬអីដែលគេបង្កើតជា control ចោលទេហើយទី2គឺ TikTok គឺយើងមានចន្លោះខ្ទង់ 6 ទៅ 7 លាន user ហើយទី3គឺ YouTube ក៏ជា social media មួយដែលវាមានប្រសិទ្ធភាពសម្រាប់យើងប្រើដែរយើងដើម្បីផ្សព្វផ្សាយគឺបច្ចុប្បន្ននេះគឺយើងមានខ្ទង់ 1 លាន 90 user ដែល active ហើយក្រៅពីហ្នឹងដែលបណ្ដាញសង្គមផ្សេងៗទៀតដែលយើងប្រើដែរដូចជាមាន Telegram ប៉ុន្តែក៏ Telegram ភាគច្រើនយើងមិនសូវប្រើទៅលើ advertise ភាគច្រើនយើងប្រើទៅលើការទំនាក់ទំនងការងារបច្ចុប្បន្នវិញការទំនាក់ទំនងជាជីវិតប្រចាំថ្ងៃឬក៏ការងារភាគច្រើនប៉ុន្តែបណ្ដាញសង្គម3ខាងលើគឺ Facebook TikTok ហើយនិង YouTube គឺភាគច្រើនគឺប្រើទៅលើសម្រាប់ការធ្វើ business ឬក៏ធ្វើ personal branding ផ្សេងៗអញ្ចឹង3ខាងលើហ្នឹងគឺជាបណ្ដាញសង្គមមួយដែលសំខាន់នៅស្រុកខ្មែរយើងអញ្ចឹងមានថាបើសម្រាប់បងប្អូនដែលគាត់ចង់ប្រើបណ្ដាញសង្គមដែលយើងផ្សព្វផ្សាយឬក៏យើង public ទៅវាមាន view ច្រើនមានអ្នកចាប់អារម្មណ៍ច្រើនមានអ្នកមើលច្រើនគឺយើងប្រើ3ខាងលើហ្នឹងគឺល្អមានថាគឺយើង3ហ្នឹងគឺសំខាន់ណាស់ដោយសារបើយើងប្រើច្រើនពេកប្រហែលជាយើងអត់ទៅមានពេលដើម្បី control វាអញ្ចឹងយើងអាច select មើលselect យកតែ3ដែលធំដែលមាន user ច្រើនគឺយើងអាចទីស្រួលយើងចំណេញពេលយើងមានថាដោយសារបើយើងបច្ចុប្បន្ននេះវាមានច្រើនមែនទែនបណ្ដាញសង្គមអញ្ចឹងបើយើងបង្កើតទាំងអស់យើង control អត់ឈ្នះទេគឺច្រើនហើយការផលិត content វាទៅនេះដែរយើងត្រូវ customize វាទៅតាមប្រភេទ platform នៃបណ្ដាញសង្គមដែរអញ្ចឹងដូចជានៅក្នុង Facebook អញ្ចឹងគឺsize របស់វា content ដូចជាប្រភេទរូបភាពវីដេអូ size វាខុសពី TikTok ឬក៏ខុសពី YouTube អញ្ចឹងយើងត្រូវ customize វាអញ្ចឹងយើងចំណាយពេលច្រើនអញ្ចឹងយើងអាច select យកតែ3ហ្នឹងប្រើគឺជាគ្រប់គ្រាន់ដោយសារមានថា user ទាំងអស់នៅស្រុកខ្មែរគឺគាត់ប្រើ platform ទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងភាគច្រើនហើយសម្រាប់ពីផលប្រយោជន៍វិញយើងនិយាយពីផលប្រយោជន៍សម្រាប់ការប្រើប្រាស់បណ្ដាញសង្គមខ្ញុំគិតថាបងប្អូនមានទាំងអស់ប៉ុន្តែគាត់ថាបងប្អូនដែលមិនសូវបានលុបខ្លាំងនៅក្នុងការប្រើវាឬក៏អត់សូវមាន experience ក្នុងការប្រើវាប្រហែលជាអត់យល់ដល់ពីកម្រិតពីផលប្រយោជន៍របស់វាអញ្ចឹងវាមានច្រើនបើសម្រាប់ផលប្រយោជន៍ខ្ញុំសង្ខេបមកខ្លីៗគឺយើងទី1គឺយើងសម្រាប់ផ្ដល់ព័ត៌មានអញ្ចឹងសម្រាប់បណ្ដាញសង្គមគឺវាជួយផ្ដល់ព័ត៌មានបានលឿនជាក់ស្ដែងដូចបច្ចុប្បន្ននេះព័ត៌មានអីផ្សេងៗគឺយើងទទួលបានពីបណ្ដាញសង្គមលឿនជាងពីបណ្ដាញផ្សព្វផ្សាយផ្សេងៗដូចជាទូរទស្សន៍ឬវិទ្យុទៅទៀតប៉ុន្តែគាត់ថាព័ត៌មានក៏យើងត្រូវចេះ screen យកដែរដោយសារបច្ចុប្បន្នដោយសារព័ត៌មាននៅលើបណ្ដាញសង្គមវាអត់មានបើអ្នកដែលគាត់អត់ចេះទទួលយកព័ត៌មានវាអាចទទួលមកវាទៅជាបែកទៅវាច្រើនពេកព័ត៌មានខ្លះវាអត់មានប្រភពអត់មានអីហេតុផលច្បាស់លាស់ចេះបោះមកអញ្ចឹងការទទួលព័ត៌មានយើងត្រូវប្រយ័ត្នដែរយើងត្រូវ screen យកប្រភពព័ត៌មានណាពី page ណាពី account ណាដែលវាផ្ដល់ព័ត៌មានមកជាក់លាក់អញ្ចឹងយើងអាចទទួលបានដោយសារវាច្រើនពេកបើគាត់ថាវាយើងប្រើបើប្រាប់យើងអ្នកប្រើយើងប្រើដើម្បីផ្ដល់ព័ត៌មានអីពីអាជីវកម្មឬក៏ពីព័ត៌មានផ្ទាល់ខ្លួនរបស់យើងគឺយើងផ្ដល់បានលឿនយើងមិនបាច់ទៅបង្កើតអង្គភាពព័ត៌មានឬក៏ត្រូវផ្សព្វផ្សាយតាមទូរទស្សន៍គឺវាបានលឿនដូចថាយើងមានព័ត៌មានអីមួយយើងគ្រាន់តែផលិតជា content ជារូបភាពជាវីដេអូជាសំឡេងអញ្ចឹងយើងអាចផ្សព្វផ្សាយទៅបានលឿនយើងផ្សព្វផ្សាយតាមរយៈការ sponsor អញ្ចឹង គឺលឿនមែនទែនពេលខ្លះយើងចំណាយលុយ sponsor តែ$20-30 $50-100គឺយើងមានមនុស្សមើលរាប់លាននាក់ចឹងវាបានលឿនមែនទែនបើធៀបនឹងការដែលយើងផ្ដល់ព័ត៌មានផ្សាយទៅតាមអង្គភាពផ្សេងៗគឺយើងចំណាយច្រើនចឹងគឺបណ្ដាញសង្គមគឺវាផ្ដល់វាដើរតួនាទីសំខាន់គឺការផ្ដល់ព័ត៌មានគឺថាទាំងការផ្ដល់ព័ត៌មានសម្រាប់យើងដែលអ្នកលេងដើម្បីទទួលយកបានព័ត៌មានដែលល្អៗហើយនឹងការដែលយើងផ្ដល់ព័ត៌មានទៅឲ្យaudience របស់យើងវិញថាយើងចង់ផ្ដល់ព័ត៌មានអីទៅឲ្យពួកគាត់ដើម្បីឲ្យគាត់ទទួលបានអញ្ចឹងវាលឿនទៀតជាមួយដែលយើងផ្សាយអីផ្សេងៗគឺយើងចំណាយច្រើនហើយវាថិតខាងហើយសម្រាប់ទី2គឺវាជួយសម្រាប់ការទំនាក់ទំនងទាំងសម្រាប់មិត្តភ័ក្តិគ្រួសារការងារគឺវាទូលំទូលាយមានថាបងប្អូននៃផ្សេងៗនៅឬក៏ក្រុមការងារយើងអាចធ្វើការឆ្លើយគ្នាបានទាំងក្នុងប្រទេសក្រៅប្រទេសឬក៏នៅកន្លែងផ្សេងៗទាំងអស់គឺយើងស្រួលអញ្ចឹងគឺវាលឿនមែនទែនហើយវាសម្រួលបានច្រើនយើងអាចព្រោះវាជួយយើងបានច្រើនសម្រាប់ការទំនាក់ទំនងទាំងការងារទាំង personal របស់យើងហើយសម្រាប់ទី3នោះគឺសម្រាប់ business អញ្ចឹងបើសម្រាប់ business វិញគឺវាជួយដើរតួច្រើនរយៈពេល5ឆ្នាំចុងក្រោយសម្រាប់នៅប្រទេសកម្ពុជារបស់យើងគឺអ្នកដែលគាត់ចាប់ផ្ដើមអាជីវកម្មជាមួយនឹងបណ្ដាញសង្គមឬក៏ហៅថា digital marketing គឺគាត់ចាប់ផ្ដើមច្រើនហើយក៏មានអ្នកជោគជ័យច្រើនហើយនិយាយរួមគឺមានថាវាដើរតួយ៉ាងសំខាន់វាជួយដល់ប្រជាពលរដ្ឋខ្មែរយើងដែលគាត់មានលទ្ធភាពតិចតួចឬមានដើមទុនតិចតួចក្នុងការចាប់ផ្ដើមអាជីវកម្មយើងនិយាយថា start up ចឹងសម្រាប់ start up ពីច្រើនគាត់អ្នកខ្លះគាត់អត់មានដើមទុនច្រើនទេមានដើមទុន1000 2000 3000 5000ឬ10000អញ្ចឹងគឺគាត់ចាប់ផ្ដើមអញ្ចឹងគាត់ចាប់ផ្ដើមទៅគឺងាយស្រួលសម្រាប់គាត់ទី1គាត់ចំណេញពេលវេលាដោយសារការចាប់ផ្ដើមអាជីវកម្មជាមួយបណ្ដាញសង្គមយើងគ្រាន់តែយើងចំណាយយើងគ្រាន់តែបង្កើត page មួយយើងរៀបចំហើយយើងរៀបចំ content poster វីដេអូរូបភាពអីផ្សេងៗយើងអាច run បានលឿនមែនទែនសំខាន់គឺយើងមានផលិតផលសេវាកម្មរបស់យើង ready ហើយអញ្ចឹងគឺយើង run ទៅបានលឿនឧទាហរណ៍មួយមានថាបើយើងចង់ចាប់ផ្ដើមអាជីវកម្មឬផ្សព្វផ្សាយផលិតផលមួយឲ្យមនុស្ស1000នាក់ឃើញអញ្ចឹងបើយើងក្រៅពីបណ្ដាញសង្គមយើងឃើញអត់ចេញទេបើបណ្ដាញសង្គមយើងមានតែ$1 $2 យើងអាចឲ្យមនុស្ស1000 2000នាក់មើលឃើញអញ្ចឹងកន្លែងនេះហើយគឺវាស្រួលមានន័យថាវាបើកឱកាសឲ្យមនុស្សច្រើនគ្នាដែលអាចចាប់ផ្ដើមបានវាមិនដូចពីមុនដែលអត់មានបណ្ដាញសង្គមគឺយើងផ្សាយទៅលើប្រព័ន្ធផ្សព្វផ្សាយផ្សេងៗដូចជាទូរទស្សន៍វិទ្យុអញ្ចឹងមានថាអ្នកដែលគាត់អត់មានដើមទុនអត់មានបាត់ចិត្តសម្រាប់ផ្សព្វផ្សាយទីផ្សារគឺគាត់ពិបាកអញ្ចឹងគាត់ត្រូវមានបាត់ចិត្តអាចចូលដល់$10000ដើម្បីអាចផ្សព្វផ្សាយទៅលើបណ្ដាញផ្សព្វផ្សាយរបស់បានគឺដូចជាទូរទស្សន៍គឺវាថ្លៃអញ្ចឹងបច្ចុប្បន្ននេះគឺយើងមានចាប់ពី$1ឡើងទៅគឺយើងអាចផ្សព្វផ្សាយបានឲ្យមនុស្សមើលឃើញរាប់ពាន់នាក់អញ្ចឹងកន្លែងនេះហើយគឺវាបានជួយច្រើនទៅដល់អាជីវកម្មតូចៗផ្សេងអ្នកដែលចាប់ដល់អាជីវកម្មថ្មីៗសម្រាប់ស្រុកខ្មែរយើងហើយរយៈពេល5ឆ្នាំចុងក្រោយនេះគឺផ្លាស់ប្ដូរច្រើនមានថាធ្វើឲ្យចរន្តធ្វើឲ្យអាជីវភាពរបស់ពួកគាត់គឺកែប្រែច្រើនអញ្ចឹងអាជីវកម្មគឺជួយបានច្រើនមែនទែនហើយមួយទៀតសម្រាប់personal branding អញ្ចឹងពីមុនមកពីច្រើនយើងស្គាល់តែអ្នកសិល្បៈអ្នកអីមានថាការមនុស្សដែលល្បីស្គាល់តែអ្នកសិល្បៈក្នុងរង្វង់សិល្បៈស្គាល់តែអ្នកការផ្សព្វផ្សាយការចាក់ផ្សាយនៅតាមទីនោះប៉ុន្តែមកបច្ចុប្បន្ននេះអ្នកដែលគាត់មានទេពកោសល្យអ្នកដែលគាត់មានជំនាញអ្វីមួយគាត់ចង់ branding ចង់បង្ហាញពីចំណុចខ្លាំងរបស់គាត់នឹងទៅឲ្យ audience របស់គាត់ឃើញគឺគាត់អាចធ្វើបានអញ្ចឹងគឺបច្ចុប្បន្ននេះគឺមានច្រើនមានថាគឺអ្នកដែលគាត់មាន talent គឺគាត់ចាប់ដើមចេញធ្វើវីដេអូធ្វើ content ផ្សេងៗដើម្បីផ្សព្វផ្សាយពីខ្លួនគាត់ធ្វើឲ្យពួកគាត់ល្បីអញ្ចឹងនៅពេលពួកគាត់ល្បីគឺគាត់ក៏បានមានយើងជីវភាពគាត់ក៏កែប្រែតាមនឹងដែរមានថាគាត់អាចខ្លាយជា influencer ទៅធ្វើជាអ្នកផ្សព្វផ្សាយឲ្យក្រុមហ៊ុនពីផលិតផលសេវាកម្មអីផ្សេងៗជាដើមអញ្ចឹងទាំងនឹងហើយគឺជាឥទ្ធិពលនៃ social media ដែលវាជួយដល់ប្រជាជនយើងច្រើនសម្រាប់ខ្មែរគឺកែប្រែច្រើន ហើយសម្រាប់ខ្ញុំអ្នកនៅក្នុងវិស័យហ្នឹងខ្ញុំគិតថាបើអត់មាន social media ទេខ្ញុំគិតថាប្រជាជនខ្មែរយើងរយៈពេល5 ឆ្នាំចុងក្រោយខ្ញុំគិតថាមិនទៅជា grow លឿនខ្លាំងគ្រាន់ថាដោយសារខ្ញុំសង្កេតពេលដែលខ្ញុំ support ទៅលើ technical មួយចំនួនអំឡុងពេលណាមួយដែលបណ្ដាញសង្គមមានបញ្ហា error system អីចឹងគឺប៉ះពាល់ច្រើនលើការលក់អីចឹងទៅអញ្ចឹងបើពេលវារលូនទៅគឺការលក់គឺល្អអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំគិតថាបណ្ដាញសង្គមគឺដើរតួសំខាន់ខ្លាំងមែនទែនសម្រាប់ជួយទាំងការធ្វើអាជីវកម្មឬក៏ការងារអីផ្សេងៗតែប្រទេសខ្មែរយើងហើយមិនថាតែខ្មែរយើងគឺប្រទេសផ្សេងៗហើយមួយចំនួនមាន client ខ្ញុំមួយចំនួនដែលគាត់ជាគាត់មានផលិតផលនាំចេញទៅក្រៅអីគឺយើងអាចផ្សព្វផ្សាយទៅចាប់នេះតំណាងឬក៏អ្នកចែកចាយនៅប្រទេសក្រៅប្រទេសបានទៀតអញ្ចឹងគឺងាយស្រួលពេលខ្លះបើយើងចង់តំណងនាំផលិតផលចេញទៅក្រៅអីគឺពេលខ្លះពិបាកដល់យើងមានតំណង network អីផ្សេងហ្នឹងបើយើងប្រើបណ្ដាញសង្គមផ្សព្វផ្សាយទៅគឺយើងអាចចាប់បានអ្នកចែកចាយនៅក្រៅប្រទេសបានច្រើនដូចគ្នាហើយវាលឿនទៀតពេលខ្លះអាហ្នឹងយើងធ្វើតាមរយៈដែលយើងមិនមានស្គាល់បណ្ដាញអញ្ចឹងយើងអាចធ្វើបានអញ្ចឹងគឺវាជួយច្រើនមានថាជួយទាំងការដែលយើងធ្វើអាជីវកម្មនៅក្នុងស្រុកហើយនៅក្រៅស្រុកក៏យើងអាចធ្វើបានអញ្ចឹងនេះខ្ញុំគ្រាន់សង្ខេបទ្រុសតែប៉ុណ្ណឹងទាក់ទងនឹងពីសារៈសំខាន់និងអត្ថប្រយោជន៍នៃបណ្ដាញសង្គមហើយខ្ញុំចង់ឲ្យបងប្អូនយើងទាំងអស់បើអាចមានអ្វីដែលពិសេសហើយបងប្អូនគួរតែប្រើវាដើម្បីបង្ហាញដើម្បីយកប្រយោជន៍ពីបណ្ដាញសង្គមប្រហែលជំនាញអីមួយឬក៏ផលិតផលសេវាកម្មអីមួយបងប្អូនលុបវាឲ្យខ្លាំងបន្តិចទៅខ្ញុំគិតថានឹងជោគជ័យដោយសារអតិថិជនខ្ញុំខ្លះខ្ញុំខ្ញុំជួយ support គាត់7 8 ឆ្នាំមកគាត់ចេញពីអ្នកមិនល្បីចេញពីអ្នកតូចតាចដូចគ្នាប៉ុន្តែមកឥឡូវនេះមានអតិថិជនខ្លះគាត់ចំណងគាត់ខ្លាំងមានថា net profit គាត់មួយខែ$50,000ក៏មានដែរអញ្ចឹងព្រោះគាត់លក់មួយថ្ងៃយល់ទេមួយថ្ងៃលើសពី1000កញ្ចប់អីបានគាត់អញ្ចឹងគឺគាត់លក់ខ្លាំងប៉ុន្តែគាត់ថាការធ្វើហ្នឹងវាអាស្រ័យលើបុគ្គលរៀនខ្លួនដែរអ្នកដែលគាត់មានទេពកោសល្យឆ្លាតវៃហើយពួកសំនឹងការអភិវឌ្ឍរៀនអីបន្ថែមទៀតគឺអាហ្នឹងលទ្ធផលទៅតាមហ្នឹងគាត់ថាវាជួយបានច្រើនហើយខ្ញុំសូមចូលរួមពីនេះទៅដល់ថ្មីនេះវាមានបញ្ហារវាងក្រុមហ៊ុន Facebook ហើយនឹងរដ្ឋាភិបាលខ្ញុំគិតថាបើការបិទហ្នឹងខ្ញុំគិតថាវាអាចប៉ះពាល់ច្រើនប៉ុន្តែយើងល្អដែរដោយសាររដ្ឋាភិបាលគាត់អត់បិទទេគាត់សិក្សាពីផលប៉ះពាល់ហ្នឹងគឺគាត់គាត់ថាបិទទៅទំព័ររបស់គាត់ប៉ុន្តែសម្រាប់យុវជនគឺឲ្យនៅប្រើដដែលព្រោះបើបិទទៅគឺប៉ះពាល់កាន់តែខ្លាំងមែនទែនព្រោះដោយសារអ្វីដែលខ្ញុំមើលឃើញព្រោះខ្ញុំក៏ជា run ad នៅលើ TikTok ដែរដល់សម្រាប់បណ្ដាញសង្គមពីរដែលសំខាន់រាល់ថ្ងៃដែលពីច្រើនពីជួរខ្មែរយើង run ad សម្រាប់ business គឺ Facebook និង TikTok ហើយសម្រាប់ YouTube Google run តិចតួចទេ run តែ brand ធំហ្នឹងអញ្ចឹង Facebook TikTok វាបើប្រសិទ្ធភាពវានៅតែចាញ់ Facebook ឡើយដោយសារ Facebook គឺវាមកមុនហើយ user ដែល real គឺនៅលើ TikTok ច្រើននៅលើ Facebook ច្រើនបើសម្រាប់ TikTok យើងបានតែ branding បើសម្រាប់ការលក់វិញយើងអត់ទៅមានប្រសិទ្ធភាពទេដោយសារ user ភាគច្រើនជា new generation ភាគច្រើនគាត់under 20 years old មានថាអាយុក្រោម20ភាគច្រើន user អញ្ចឹងសម្រាប់នៅស្រុកខ្មែរយើងគាត់វ័យប៉ុណ្ណឹងគាត់មិនទាន់ជាវ័យមួយ full transition នៅក្នុង operation daily life ប្រហែលនេះពីច្រើនគាត់នៅក្មេងៗគាត់អត់មាន financial freedom ក្នុងការចាយវាអញ្ចឹងគឺអត់ទៅបានលទ្ធផលហ្មងយើងបានតែ branding ប៉ុន្តែបើ Facebook គឺវាប្រសិទ្ធភាពជាងអញ្ចឹងTikTok វាអត់ទាន់ជំនួស Facebook បាននៅស្រុកខ្មែរខ្ញុំគិតថាអត់ទាន់ជំនួសបានព្រោះថាយើងអាចធ្វើទៅទាំងពីរផ្សំគ្នាអញ្ចឹងទៅគឺថាយើងធ្វើផ្សំគ្នាប៉ុន្តែថាឲ្យវាប្រសិទ្ធភាពគឺនៅអត់ទាន់ Facebook ទេប៉ុន្តែគាត់ទៅមុខទៅ user ទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងគាត់ដល់វ័យមួយដែលគាត់មាន income អីខ្លាំងក្លាទៅក៏វាអាចមានប្រសិទ្ធភាពដូចគ្នាគាត់ថាវាតម្រង់ខុសគ្នា ប៉ុន្តែសម្រាប់ក្រុមហ៊ុនគេនឹង update system update function មួយចំនួនឲ្យវាស្រួលប្រើព្រោះបច្ចុប្បន្ននេះ TikTok ឃើញ update ច្រើនដោយសារបច្ចេកវិទ្យាអាច copy គ្នាបានលឿនអញ្ចឹងវាទៅមុខទៅគឺវាអាចមានប្រសិទ្ធភាពបើគាត់ថាអាចខ្ទង់2 ទៅ 3 ឆ្នាំទៀតមិនអាចថាប្រសិទ្ធភាពគឺប្រហែល Facebook ឡើយនេះគាត់ថាបើឡើយនេះគឺចំណុចអត់ទាន់បានអានឹងប្រាប់ខ្ញុំព្រោះដោយសារខ្ញុំ run ad ទៅគឺតែប្រសិទ្ធភាពទៅគឺវាខុសគ្នាយើងសម្រាប់ TikTok យើងអាចលក់បានសម្រាប់ផលិតផលដែលតម្លៃធូរតម្លៃ$5-6-7ឬក៏$10ចុះក្រោមដែលគឺយើង run ទៅគឺយើងអាចលក់បានប៉ុន្តែគាត់ថានៅមានកម្រិតនៅឡើយអញ្ចឹងសម្រាប់ខ្ញុំដូចជាមានតែប៉ុណ្្នឹងដោយសារខ្ញុំគិតថាដូចជាដល់ពេលបងណាខ្ញុំចង់បានជាសំណួរច្រើនជាងដោយសារវាអានេះជាបច្ចេកទេសច្រើនជាងគឺថាវាជា concept ហ្នឹងវាតិចតួចបច្ចេកទេសច្រើនហើយបើសម្រាប់ការងារខ្ញុំមួយថ្ងៃគឺខ្ញុំរៀបជា flow ហើយខ្ញុំ support ទៅអញ្ចឹងណាអញ្ចឹងសម្រាប់ការនិយាយខ្ញុំអត់ទៅប្រកែកនិយាយមែនទេពីច្រើនធ្វើច្រើនជាងខ្ញុំចង់មានសំណុំអីចង់ទៅទូវិញទូខ្ញុំប្រាប់ទៅចំជាងទៅពេលខ្ញុំទៅវាអាចថាវាគ្រាន់ជាបើកបន្តិចបន្តួចឲ្យវាចំទៅនេះ
ចាអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាចាយើងក៏បានផ្ញើជាលេខទូរស័ព្ទតំណទៅខាងក្រុមការងាររបស់សុខច័ន្ទដែរបើសិនជាយើងមានបញ្ហាអីទាក់ទងនឹង technology ដែលយើងគិតថាចង់មានការប្រឹក្សាយោបល់អីផ្សេងៗហ្នឹងក៏យើងអាចទាក់ទងទៅអញ្ចឹងហើយចូលហ៊ានបន្តទៅអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាមានជាសំណួរអីផ្សេងៗសម្រាប់ទៅសុខច័ន្ទមែនអត់ចាស្ងាត់ណាស់ភ្លេចតទាំងខាង
Good morning, I am Deng Sing speaking. Recently, I really concerned about government in Cambodian government regarding to the social media, and like Prime Minister Hun Sen mentioned that he already kicked off letter for 22 people that went to Cambodia, and I can see because he seemed that Facebook might not may longer based on the scenario of his decision, which is that he already dropped his page in the Facebook one, and he already, you know, like people who working in Cambodia Facebook company and ask them to leave our country for the 8 hours. So here is a not good trend for Cambodian. It might be more longer. I think that no Facebook company and allow, and we're really concerned about the freedom of you know, like speech regarding to democracy, and also, you know, like high effect to NGO. We don't do a boot like a company. We just sharing our work, what we do, and share to people. And one more thing that we don't make any profit, and the rule in Cambodia, it seems like they don't care about the NGO, the government in Cambodia. If you compare to nearby country, that the government fund the NGO, but Cambodian government, it seems like they don't want to have the NGO in country. And
I think it's a bit off topic. I'm sorry to cut because we don't have much time. The thing is, what we're trying to say here is an opportunity for how we in this network benefit from social medias and networking. So basically, we can use online networking and what platform that is most popular in Cambodia and how you could push your business. So basically here, it's a matter of getting yourself out there. So it's a matter of any of us here interested of using social network on social media to actually present yourself better, and which platform or where offline and online you should present yourself. So if people don't see us, then like they don't know that we exist. That's the point here. And also many of our partners here also trying to do some social business because we know that funding is constrained. Maybe you haven't got any funding from the government, but some of our partner NGO here got funding from government and companies. So Aspectbees has shared here that they actually got some funding IG as well. That's such a good thing. So if some other people interested in getting funding from Cambodian like business or company or like government and such, so maybe we can chit chat offline as well. So I'm really thankful for what Sukjan is actually sharing us here. And also for more detail of how we could present our business or industries online, you can connect with Sukjan for more detail, and offline can talk to me or Leakhana in the futures as well. I think I really want to like stop the discussion about it here, and then we can also change to the next topics because our timing is a bit constrained. Sorry. And thank you everyone for your participations. And if any, I want like maybe last question, if anything related to networking offline and online. Thank you.
ខ្ញុំសូមសួរមកសំណួរសួស្តីបងសុចាន់ខ្ញុំរត់ពីខាងផ្ទះទឹកដូងបាត់ដំបងទៅតកតងនឹងបើយើងប្រៀបធៀបដោយសារពួកយើងភាគច្រើនជា NGO ជា community service អញ្ចឹងបើប្រៀបធៀប platform រវាង Facebook ហើយនឹងដូច TikTok ឥឡូវដូចគេ move ទៅដឹងច្រើនតើប្រសិទ្ធភាពនៃការប្រើប្រាស់យើងមើលទៅមិនដែរអាចនិយាយបានថាណាមួយព្រមមួយរយៈពេលមុននេះ Facebook វាដូចជាមានបញ្ហាច្រើនមាន restriction ច្រើនជួនកាលយើង post ទៅអត់សូវ reach គេយើងយក page មក share ក៏អត់សូវ reach គេអញ្ចឹងអាហ្នឹងបើយើងប្រៀបធៀប platform ពីរហ្នឹងមិនដែរ
បាទបងមើលសម្រាប់ខ្ញុំ recommend ឲ្យបងប្រើ3ទៅមានថាទី1គឺបងប្រើ Facebook ទី2បងប្រើ TikTok ទី3ប្រើ YouTube អញ្ចឹង platform 3ហ្នឹងបើជាទម្រង់ដែលខ្ញុំធ្វើ support គ្នាគឺខ្ញុំឲ្យ link គ្នាហ្មងមានថាគាត់ចូល TikTok មកចូលមក YouTube បានចូល Facebook គាត់បានគាត់នៅពី Facebook ទៅចូល TikTok ចូល YouTube របស់គាត់បានអញ្ចឹងគឺខ្ញុំ link technical អញ្ចឹងមានថាគឺវា referral ឲ្យគ្នាទៅវិញទៅមកអញ្ចឹងវាជួយដោយសារមានថាយើងប្រើមួយ platform គឺយើងមិនបាត់ថា user ហ្នឹងវាតែមួយមានថាយើង post លើ Facebook ថាបង post លើ Facebook មួយចុះអញ្ចឹងមានថា Facebook page បងមាន 10k follow អញ្ចឹង reach បាន 1k view អញ្ចឹងវីដេអូអញ្ចឹងដល់បងយកវីដេអូនឹងទៅ post លើ TikTok បងមាន 5k follow អញ្ចឹងអាច reach បានថា500 view អញ្ចឹងដល់មក YouTube បងមាន 1k subscribe reach បានប្រហែលថាបាន500 view គ្នាអញ្ចឹងមានថាវាផ្សំគ្នាមានថាview ទាំងអស់3ហ្នឹងបងវាអាចវាច្រើនណាស់ដោយសារមានថា user នៅ TikTok user ដែលឃើញនៅលើ Facebook ហើយ user ដែលឃើញនៅលើ TikTok ឬក៏នៅលើ YouTube វាអាចខុសគ្នាមានថា user អាចខុសគ្នាអញ្ចឹងគឺវាបង្កើនមានថាការ user ទាំងអស់យើងមានថាយើងបង្កើន branding មានថាអ្នកឃើញបានច្រើនអញ្ចឹងប៉ុន្តែបងប្រើតែមួយ post លើ Facebook តែមួយគឺវាឃើញតែប៉ុណ្្នឹងឯងអញ្ចឹងមានថាដល់បង post លើ Facebook វាឃើញផ្សេងទៀតអញ្ចឹង user វាមិន user តែមួយ user ផ្សេងព្រោះអាហ្នឹងវា random អញ្ចឹងបងប្រើអញ្ចឹងវាចំណេញហើយមួយទៀតចង់
សំខាន់ទេអាហ្នឹងបានន័យថាយើងយកវីដេអូឬក៏យកអា post របស់យើងយកទៅ repost ឬក៏យើង share link វាទៅ platform មួយទៀត
ទៅខ្ញុំ recommend ឲ្យបង post តែម្ដងគ្រាន់ថានៅពេលដែលបងថាឥឡូវបង post ក្នុង YouTube ហើយបងគ្រាន់តែយកដល់ពេលបងយកវីដេអូ original មក post លើ page បងគ្រាន់តែ copy link ដែលបង post ហើយក្នុង YouTube ហ្នឹងដាក់នៅ caption របស់ Facebook មកព្រោះបងកុំshare បើ share គឺវាអត់ទៅចេះឲ្យគ្រប់ platform បើយើងបង share ពី YouTube ទៅ Facebook ឬ share ពី YouTube ទៅ TikTok ក៏ដោយគឺវាអត់ទៅចេះឲ្យគឺ share ពី TikTok មក Facebook ក៏ដោយគេច្រើន platform ទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងគឺវា recommend ឲ្យយើង post original លើ platform របស់វាបានវាទៅចេះអញ្ចឹងហើយគាត់ថាដើម្បីឲ្យបងបានដើម្បីឲ្យ viewer បាន link ទៅលើ page របស់បងផ្សេងទៀតsocial media របស់បងផ្សេងទៀតគឺបងយក link មានថាបង post លើ Facebook ដល់បងយក link ដែលបង post វីដេអូហ្នឹងនៅក្នុង YouTube យកមកដាក់នៅក្នុង caption ដែរមកហើយនៅ TikTok ដាក់ដែរមកអញ្ចឹងមានថាviewer ពេលគាត់មើលលើ Facebook អញ្ចឹងគាត់ឃើញ caption របស់យើងមាន link មានអីគាត់ គាត់អាចចុចទៅគាត់មើលឃើញស្គាល់profile របស់យើងនៅលើ TikTok ឬក៏លើ YouTube ទៀតអញ្ចឹងហ្នឹងយើងចំណេញបាទ
បាទអរគុណអរគុណ
បងប្អូនមានសំណួរអីទៀតទេខ្ញុំចង់បានសំណួរច្រើនដោយសារសំណួរខ្ញុំឆ្លើយទៅត្រូវជាងដែលខ្ញុំនិយាយពេលនិយាយទៅខ្លាំងនិយាយត្រូវចិត្តបងប្អូន
សួស្តីបងសុចាន់ខ្ញុំសូមសួរសំណួរមួយតើតើនឹងបទពិសោធន៍របស់បងតើបងគិតថាខាងវិស័យ NGO មានការប្រមូលច្រើនដែរទេបងនៅតាមប្រព័ន្ធ social media ដូចជា Facebook ឬក៏ TikTok ណាបង
បាទមានដូចគ្នាគ្រាន់ថាដោយសារវិស័យ NGO វាមិនទៅច្រើនដូចវិស័យ business វាច្រើនមានថាប្រជាជនគាត់បង្កើត page សម្រាប់ business ច្រើនហើយគាត់ NGO មានដូចគ្នាទាំងសម្រាប់ស្រុកខ្មែរយើងទាំងសម្រាប់បរទេសគឺមានអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំឧទាហរណ៍មួយឥឡូវដូចយើងមូលនិធិគាត់ធ្វើឧបហាមួយចោះទេគឺគាត់អថ្ងៃគាត់breakthrough ទៅលើ social media គាត់គ្រាន់ដាក់មកមាន event មួយដាក់ទៅគឺប្រជាជនយើងចាប់ដើម trending ទៅហ្មងទីតគ្នាមិនសិនតគ្នាអាហ្នឹងក៏ជា hack មួយបាទគាត់ថាសំខាន់អ្វីដែលចំណុចខ្លាំងគឺយើងបកកាយ imagine ទៅលើ content ដែលត្រូវធ្វើនឹងធ្វើម៉េចដើម្បីឲ្យវាមាន trend មានការ suggest តគ្នាអញ្ចឹងអាហ្នឹងគឺចំណុចខ្លាំង
ព្រោះខ្ញុំ
ដើម្បីតែពីក្រៅណាខាងក្រៅក៏មានច្រើនដែលគេ fundraising ច្រើនមែនទេ
សម្រាប់ fundraising ព្រោះខ្ញុំគិតទៅលើថាបើសិនយើងប្រើ TikTok វាងាយស្រួលក្នុងការ share បងអញ្ចឹងតើអាចជនខលខូចគាត់យកជា benefit សម្រាប់គាត់ណាគាត់ធ្វើជា raising fund អញ្ចឹងទៅអាហ្នឹងវាអាចមានបញ្ហាឬក៏យើងអាចមានអីដើម្បី prevent អត់ទេបង
អាហ្នឹងមើលសម្រាប់កម្រងនៅ TikTok វាអត់ទាន់ទូលំទូលាយដូច Facebook ក៏មានកំណត់មកអញ្ចឹងគឺតាំងពីការភ្ជាប់កងមិនថាយើងចង់ឲ្យនេះអ្នក donate ហ្នឹងគឺគាត់អាចdonate តាមរយៈវិសាការនេះបានភ្លាមមកនៅលើ Facebook គឺមានហើយវាភ្ជាប់មកកងរបស់ NGO របស់យើងបានប៉ុន្តែបើ TikTok វាអត់ទាន់មានគាត់ថាយើងបាក់អាច branding ហើយយើងមានថាយើងដាក់នៅលើ caption ហ្នឹងទៅមានថាឲ្យសម្រាប់ donate គាត់អាចមើលឃើញនៅលើ caption គាត់បាញ់តែកងហ្នឹងប៉ុន្តែ Facebook មានរហូតដល់កាត់អូតូវិសាការមកទេហើយប៉ុន្តែគឺទៅចេះឲ្យធ្វើមានថាយើងធ្វើទាំងលើ Facebook ទាំងលើ TikTok លើ YouTube ទៅគឺយើងបានច្រើនទេព្រោះនេះវាសម្រងមួយដែលវាផ្ដល់ឲ្យយើង free ក្នុងការប្រើដើម្បីបានប្រយោជន៍អញ្ចឹងយើងខុស platform ដែលធំមាន user ច្រើនទៅគឺវាបាន view ច្រើនផ្សំគ្នាមានអ្នកស្គាល់ច្រើនបាទ
អូខេអរគុណបង
Thank you so much. That's wonderful. Bill, do you have any words or last question?
Yeah, I wanted to just ask Leakhana one more question. When you're talking about networking and you meet so many people, and it is called networking for a reason, there's a lot of information being exchanged, and I know with my aging brain and aging memory, trying to remember everything from all the people I meet, what sort of a database or a customer relationship management tools do you use for keeping track of all your networking?
Actually, I'm just using my phone on the iPhone, but I classify by institution. For example, like if I meet those people at BNI, I will put BNI, Mr. ABC. If I meet them at JCI, I put JCI and then Mr. ABC. Or I meet them at the US Embassy, I put US Embassy and then ABC. And then on the phone, you have a remark or note, so I know about them where I meet. And some people I take picture and I put on profile because I start to having more and more people I forget, so I take picture and I put in the profile on the phone.
So the contacts portion of the iPhone works well for you for that.
Yeah. I can manage that with the contact, and also through social media, I can keep in touch with them, Telegram and Facebook.
Wonderful, thank you. So Paul, we're running a little later than we usually do, but I could tell by the interest that it was an important topic, and this may be something we want to come back and revisit.
Exactly. Definitely.
Like Sokchan, he has some other requests to do more presentation. Sokchan.
Yeah, I can see the need for that very much, and it's. I'm sorry I couldn't hear all of Sokan's presentation, or I could hear it, I just couldn't understand it, because I need to learn some of this stuff too. So Paul and I have this very same issues with our Southeast Asia Foundation. We need more exposure, the more the better, and we're using Facebook and Instagram, and we've generated more than 500 new leads with that in the last year. But we still need to network. It's really the name of the game. So we'd love to get you two back. And so Chan, I'd love to hear you speak a little English if you can, so that I could learn a little bit as well. So next time. So I'm going to stop the recording at this point with great appreciation for your presentation.